1 pound was, you know, 1 euro is equal to 100 euro cents, right? $1 is equal to 100 cents. Until 1971, 1 pound was equal to 6 shillings, and each shilling was equal to 6 pennies. But the concept of penny is different. Now, 1 pound is equal to 100 pence, as they call it. That's one of the reasons historically the exchange rates for British pound, Australian dollar, and New Zealand dollar are reverse. Normally, most currencies are exchange rates expressed as the value of 1 US dollar in that currency. So if you look at Japanese yen, it says 150. That means if you give $100, you're going to get 15,000 yen. Okay, it's not too much money. But with pound, it's the other way around. It's the value of 1 pound in US dollars. When euro came about, they did the same thing for euro as well. But that was the reason. For the preferred stocks, there are many kinds, but the primary kinds are cumulative and non-cumulative. If it's cumulative, that means if any of the dividends are missed, sometimes company may not have the ability to do so. Next time they can pay, they have to pay what they're missed as well. In fact, with the preferred stock, if you missed a payment before, whether cumulative or non-cumulative, you cannot pay common stock dividends before you pay the preferred stocks first. You can't simply say, I'm going to pay my common shareholders $10 a share. You preferred stocks people, you get nothing. And it's non-cumulative, so I'm not even going to make up for it. You know, that would be completely uh, destroying them. So if you want to pay your common shareholders a dividend, you have to pay the preferred dividends. With the cumulative, you also get whatever that was missed in the past without interest. So a stock that pays a fixed dividend, then you know that it's a preferred stock, receives first priority. In fact, those two tells you that it's a preferred stock and maintains the right to a dividend payment, even if that payment is deferred. That's cumulative. There is no such thing as cumulative or non-cumulative common stocks. You know that it should be one of these. It's the cumulative one. See, even thinking about it gives you the right answer. You don't have to look stuff. I always make a distinction between information and knowledge. Okay, information is the stuff that you can look up. You know, definition of something. Knowledge is, given what you looked up, make some sort of reasoning. It doesn't have to be very complicated. That gets you to an understanding, hence the knowledge. Knowledge is knowing why things are that way. Okay, this is just a definitional issue. Again, I invite you to read the chapter. A, these are going to come out in the quizzes anyway. And B, not necessarily this question, but there'll be similar questions in the Jeopardy next time. An agent who buys and sells securities from their inventory is called a, anyone? Do you know, it doesn't have to be securities. Do you know some sort of institution that buys and sells stuff from their inventory? You know, about car dealers. When you go buy a car from a car dealer, they sell you a car from their own inventory. When you sell them your car or trade them in, they put that into their inventory later. And that's the definition of a dealer. A broker is somebody that actually arranges the two ends of the transaction. Suppose I want to buy a custom-made Porsche. Okay, I don't know who sells it. I go to my car dealer and I say, "How about you guys find me a car and up to this value, I'm willing to pay it, and for your effort, I'm going to pay you a commission." Okay, that would be a broker. Okay, there are four open seats, and they use straight voting. What? How many votes do you need to guarantee a seat? There are four seats available. What percentage plus one of the shares you need to guarantee a seat? What do you think? You're thinking about cumulative voting, but this is straight voting. In straight voting, it doesn't matter how many seats are available. You always need the majority. So you need 50% of the shares plus one. All right? Always pay attention to what the question says. If you do not read the question, you are likely to give the wrong answer. I don't know why. Oh, I must have not sent that to the background when I'm setting this up. Didn't we already do this? Let's do it again. Oh, I think it points to the wrong place. That's what okay. And when you do these animations, you make sure that things are pointing to the right places. Uh, what do you think, guys? The expected dividend next year is 175. Growth rate is 3%. So how would you calculate the expected dividend for year three? So basically, are you going to grow it for how many years? That's what it's asking.